sun sank low over the African savanna, painting the tall grass gold and blood red. The wind carried the scent of dust and danger. A small band of Homo erectus moved cautiously through the twilight. 10 figures, lean and scarred by survival. The females carried infants bound in leaves. The males bore crude stone axes, cracked by time and use. They had been walking for days. The rains had failed. Rivers had shrunk to mud veins. And the herds, zebra, antelope, buffalo, had fled north. Hunger pressed against their bellies like stone. The alpha male, older, limping, his jaw set with the memory of battles, lifted his chin. Ahead, vultures circled, the promise of meat. The group moved faster. They reached the carcass at dusk, a fallen buffalo, half-eaten, ribs jutting like bones of the earth itself. But something else lingered there, a smell they did not understand. Acrid, sharp. Smoke rose in thin threads from the dry grass nearby. The ground was black, warm, whispering. The group froze. Then they saw it. Fire. Orange tongues licked the grass, crackling and hissing. Shadows danced like spirits in the dark. The young ones shrank back. The alpha bared his teeth, unsure whether to fight or flee. The fire grew, snapping at the air, and with a sudden gust, it leapt. The tribe scattered, clutching children, grabbing what food they could. Behind them, the world roared. They did not sleep that night. Far away on the plain, the fire raged. The horizon glowed red, as if the earth itself was bleeding. Ash fell like dark snow. The tribe huddled beneath a rocky overhang, silent. The elder female, bones sharp under her skin, rubbed a hand over her arm where embers had burned her. The alpha male stared toward the glow, eyes wide. Something stirred in him, fear, but also awe. The fire moved like a beast, but was not alive. It killed, yet it danced. For 2 days, they watched it burn. Then came the smoke, thick and heavy. Then came the hunger again. The grasslands were gone, charred to blackness. The herds had fled. The tribe grew weak. The smallest child died first. The mother carried him for half a day before leaving him beneath a fallen tree. Her tears mixed with the soot on her cheeks. The tribe kept moving north, where green still glimmered in the distance. But danger came before water. At dusk, hyenas followed. Silent shadows, yellow eyes flickering in the gloom. The alpha turned and swung his stone axe. One hyena fell back, wounded, snarling. Another darted close and ripped at his leg. The tribe fought in chaos. Sticks, stones, screams of rage and fear. When it was over, 2 were dead, and the hyenas circled, waiting for the night. They climbed trees that night, clinging to branches. The predators prowled below. The alpha hung bleeding, slipping in and out of the edge of sleep. Then, lightning. A sudden crack split the sky. A dry tree exploded into fire. The hyenas fled, whining. The tribe froze. The fire was back, not from grass, but from the heavens. The alpha crawled toward the burning tree. Rain hissed against the flames, but the fire lived. He reached out with shaking hands. Heat bit his skin, but he did not pull away. He tore a branch free. It blazed at the tip. He lifted it. The others stared from the dark, eyes wide, bodies trembling. The flames painted his face in gold and red. For the first time in history, a man held fire. The storm passed. The fire dimmed, but the alpha guarded the embers beneath a hollow rock, shielding them from rain and wind. He fed it dry grass, bones, bark. He did not know why, only that it must live. For 3 days, the tribe stayed near the fire. It scared away predators. Its warmth softened the nights. They roasted meat for the first time. Accident at first, when a piece fell into the flame. The smell brought them close. The taste made them stay. But peace never lasted long. Another tribe appeared, leaner, hungrier, drawn by the smoke. They came at dawn, stones in hand, silent and fast. The battle was brutal. No words, no mercy. The alpha's mate fell, struck by a club. One child was taken. When the attackers reached the fire, one of them screamed. The flame touched his leg, and he stumbled back, terrified. The alpha seized that moment. He grabbed a burning branch and swung. Flame met flesh. The invaders fled, wailing into the trees. The alpha stood, chest heaving, ash in his hair, holding the torch like a weapon forged by the earth itself. That night, they built a ring of stones around the fire. The tribe gathered, wounded, silent, breathing together. The flames crackled softly. Sparks drifted up into the night, joining the stars. The surviving child reached out a hand, feeling the warmth on his skin. For the first time, they did not fear the dark. The alpha placed a stick into the coals, lifted it high, and pressed it into the ground, marking the center of their camp. From now on, they would move with the fire. The smell of roasted meat filled the air. The night wind whispered through the grass. Predators circled in the distance but did not come close. When morning came, the savanna lay silent. The fire still burned, smaller now, gentle, alive. The alpha watched the smoke rise and fade into the pale sky. He did not understand what he had done, but something deep in him did. The tribe had changed. No longer just creatures of claw and fear. They had found something greater. A weapon, a shield, a light against the endless dark. They moved on at sunrise, carrying embers in hollowed stones, wrapped in leaves to keep them alive. As they walked, the child looked back, the first dawn lit by human fire. And for a brief moment, the wind carried the scent of smoke and hope. The earth turned. The story of mankind had begun.